Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Sprinter 7, Darth Maul. Darth Maul being kept in a Bacta chamber for centuries after the Jedi defeated him, not being killed because it's not the Jedi way. This is a theory by Detroit_become_meme. And while the long hair does match Maul, the character died at the hands of the Jedi. Of course, it wouldn't be the first time someone returned from the grave as shown by Emperor Palpatine. The man in the tank could easily be a clone of Maul or someone who could be possessed by him. The introduction of the character could also lead to Cal finding Maul's mask, which contains the soul of the real Maul. Perhaps since Darth Vader and Sidious had encounters with the mask as well as Cal, the game will Cal infiltrate Sidious's yacht to retrieve the mask. 6. Joruus C'baoth. Disney has slowly introduced characters that previously only existed in Legends canon, even if it is with their own twist. Perhaps Jedi Survivor will do the same for Joruus C'baoth. Reddit user the Dude A10 states, "He gave me vibes of Joruus C'baoth, the clone Jedi from Heir to the Empire." The Heir to the Empire novel by Timothy Zahn, which also introduced fans to Admiral Thrawn, is considered a classic in the Legends canon, with Thrawn playing a big part of Star Wars Rebels and likely the Ahsoka series. Now is the perfect time to introduce Joruus as a secret weapon of the Emperor. Number 5. Taron Malicus. Many characters were introduced in Fallen Order, and one of the more fascinating additions to the canon was Taron Malicus, a villainous Force user who was neither Jedi nor Sith, and was portrayed by Liam McIntyre. Considering the trailer showed Cal fighting someone with a red blade that did not look like an Inquisitor, perhaps it is Malicus making his return. Several Redditors have suggested this idea, including Fluid Purpose 7958. "I know Malicus is trapped in Dathomir, but the director said that Cal is going to be making unsavory alliances. What if Cal and Merrin go back to Dathomir shortly after FO free Malicus and put him in a Bacta tank? The long white hair does match Malicus and could allow for a secondary character for gamers to play as. Number 4. Ram Koda. With Seer Jinda's connection to the Force being constantly pulled to the dark side, Cal Kestis will need a real Jedi mentor. Reddit user Zanong53 brings up Ram Koda by saying, "Am I the only one who thinks that looks like Jedi Master General Ram Koda? I'm not sure if he's just a Legends character, but you never know what they might pull from fandom." Ram Koda was a recurring character in both the Force Unleashed games when Starkiller defected from the dark side. Koda became Starkiller's new master. He too was a survivor of the Purge and sported long hair. Since Starkiller is infamously overpowered for a Force user, perhaps Cal Kestis can be his replacement, with Koda training Cal in the canon. 3. Starkiller. Also known as Galen Marek, Starkiller was the main protagonist of the famous The Force Unleashed games. Starkiller became a fan favorite character who many would like to see make a return to the canon. There is just one problem with that idea. Starkiller possessed more power than Luke, Anakin, and Rey combined. However, Respawn and Disney could make a new version of Galen, rebooting him in a more toned down state to fit the canon. He could be previously unseen Inquisitor on the first attempt to clone Palpatine. Reddit user Poultrygeist1 even points out Dave Filoni did want to bring Galen Marek back for Rebels, but couldn't find a way to do the character justice. What better way to bring Galen back than in a new game? 2. Ren. Where did the Knights of Ren come from? Who started this zealous spin-off sect of the Sith? That would be Ren, the leader before Kylo Ren. He was a man with long white hair who was covered in scars. That certainly fits the description of the man in the Bacta tank. This theory comes from Redditor Amaranth Sparrow, who states, "Apparently the Secrets of the Sith book mentions the Palpatine once issued a warning to the Knights of Ren for harboring a survivor of Order 66. And they recently gave Ren a pretty high-profile voice actor, Christian Slater, for one of the LEGO games." Number 1. Cal's clone. After defeating 2 Inquisitors, a rogue Force user, and even surviving an encounter with Darth Vader, perhaps the Emperor or Vader sees that Cal is an impressive survivor and potential asset for the Empire, taking a page from Sonic the Hedgehog. What if that figure in the Bacta tank is Cal's twisted and darker clone? The trailer kept the face of both the lightsaber wielder and the figure in the tank obscured for for a reason. Redditor AO_Dudesky bring this theory up to make him a bounty user or use him for their own purposes. His face is just similar to Cal. It could be a way to revisit the cloning plot of The Force Unleashed 2 that was sadly rushed and never explored properly. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you never miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.